Welcome to the Game Code. I'm your host, Adam Morehouse, and we are your source of all things gaming news here in the Atlantic provinces. Let's find out what we got for you this week. Halifax has a new gaming destination. It's called PvP Bar and Gaming Lounge. We chat with the owners, Emily and Scott, about their unique and exciting venture. The man, the myth, the legend, Mike McCluskey, aka Fat Apollo, joins us in studio. We interview the man formerly voted sexiest person in Halifax. We also introduce a new segment with our studio's guests, but you'll have to tune in to see. The PvP Bar and Gaming Lounge recently opened their doors here in Halifax, hoping to be the gaming destination for all us Haligonians. We recently stopped by during a League of Legends viewing event to talk to the owners. Let's take a look.
My name's Emily and I'm one of the owners of the PvP Bar, and we are today at our bar during the League of Legends LCS All-Star Finals, and we're in Halifax down on Lower Water Street. Today we're focused on League of Legends, the big All-Star tournament, and we are doing two things, both streaming it live and also holding our own 5 versus 5 tournament as well with local players. PvP stands for player versus player, and we changed the name a lot. That one just came to us last minute because we went through Comics and Collectibles Cafe, the portal, blah, 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 and then ended up with PvP because it's just so, anybody who's a gamer would see PvP and think, player versus player, what's that all about? And anybody who didn't know what it was about might come in just to see what PvP was for, but it was just kind of to the point. Gamers know what it means, and it kind of welcome them to come in through the door. So the gaming community in Halifax is pretty big. There just wasn't really a spot for them to go, so we wanted to make a spot where they would all feel welcome to come and just be themselves and play games and hang out and just relax. Primarily, we wanted to focus on esports and tournaments and hosting things like that, local tournaments like we have today that are more interactive, and then just streaming anything online as well. But we also do anything from open mic comedy nights to DJs and live bands and just different things that are more involved in the artsy kind of geeky community, game community, like anything to do with that. We're pretty open and easygoing, so if you want to come in and push some tables together and do whatever your hobby or activity is, we're pretty much open to it. There's a huge list of people that have come in to help from the get-go when we moved in, from cleaning and setting up to Nick, who we'll be interviewing later. He's been awesome with promoting the events, and especially with StarCraft and League of Legends and stuff like that. The whole gaming community in general has been so awesome here in Halifax. They've been coming in and saying, you could do this better and here's how, and I'll even do it for you. And they're just so great, and the whole community. Next door, Strange Adventures, Comics, and they're awesome. They've been donating prizes and promoting us and putting posters up, and really, there's a huge list of people, so if I started listing, I would forget some, so I'll just leave it at that. It was such a community thing to pull this together in such a short amount of time.
Today we're having a Pubstomp event for LCS All-Stars, and we're also having a 5v5 live tournament for League of Legends. Pubstomp in gamer slang is when a person and his friends would go into a public game server and just do really well or beat everyone else up. We thought it would be clever to name the event after a commonly used gaming term, especially since the name includes the word pub, which is where we have our events. The games we usually have at Pubstomps are mainly League of Legends and Dota, but if we're running a different event like for StarCraft 2, we just call it Barcraft. I think people like watching other people play video games because it's a lot like regular sports. Well, PvP Bar is great because it's the first of its kind in Atlantic Canada, and this place is huge, so it's really great to have big events for. And they've even got a place in the back for people to just come and play games and on the computers they have available for rent, or the couches for things like PlayStation 4 or Xbox One games. So it's a really good central location for gamers to just come together and have some fun. These events usually happen at least once a month. If people want to find out more about Pubstomp Halifax or Barcraft Halifax, they can find us on Facebook and Twitter at at Barcraft Halifax or at Pubstomp Halifax.
We have arcade games as well. Lethal Enforcers is on free play right now, so no money. The others are just quarters. And then pool. We just got a pool table as well, so that's been pretty popular. We have a new menu coming out this week, fully licensed bar as well, so you can come in and enjoy appetizers, lunch, supper, and we have themed drinks as well, League of Legends themed drinks, Star Wars themed drinks, a whole drink menu catering to the gamers. If anyone wants to find out more about PvP, they can check out our Facebook page, PvP Bar and Gaming Lounge, or Twitter at PvP Bar. Would be the best way to go right now. We're working on a website, so stay tuned. We will mention it on Facebook.
Now, I promised you guys sexy, didn't I? Well, good news is, right after the break, Mr. Fat Apollo himself will be gracing us with his presence here in studio. You're not going to want to miss it.